right, the gentleman from South Carolina, Mr. Norman, is now recognized for 5 minutes. Is Mr. Norman back?
Madam Chair, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, how about see me?
All right, you're recognized for 5 minutes.
Okay, thank you so much. Um, First of all, thank you for this hearing. Uh, as so goes housing, so goes our economy. I think most economists recognize that. I've been building houses, both commercially and residentially, for over 45 years. Um, and quite frankly, if the problems we're having now, and I've heard a lot of people with answers, the problems we're having is very simple: gas and oil prices. The truck that brought lumber to the house today was not powered by solar panels. Was not powered by wind. It was powered by natural gas. If this committee really wanted to get to the bottom of this, gas is high gas prices. It affects over 137 different subcontractors within the housing industry. Subcontractors by meaning the sheetrock hangers, the footings, people that dig the footings, the painters, the architects. And to have a 106% increase in gas, that's what's driving your prices up. Secondly, it's not being able to get workers. This administration paying people not to work is a severe problem. Thirdly, supplies. I tried to order windows today, a simple window. Guess what kind of time frame we're talking about? 17 months. 17 months for a simple window. So, for those of you who have an ear with this administration, beg them to let's start producing our own oil and gas, and let's get away from buying it from rogue countries like OPEC. Now, I've heard a lot of the blame game going around. I've heard the theory that algorithms are at fault. I don't understand that logic. I've heard the opinion that appraisers are a problem and that they appraise minority homes less. For those of you who have never done this, the banks, the lenders determine who the appraisers are. The appraisers don't know if they're going to a house of a white person, a black person, a red person. They don't know that. They appraise what they see. And the fact that I think Ms. Pope said there needs to be more black appraisers, appraisers are needed everywhere. So it doesn't matter the color of your skin. I've heard the theory that institutional buyers reduce home ownership and that somehow they're to blame. Institutional buyers buy from that mom and dad who have owned the home for years, that young couple who have maybe owned a home for years and want to sell. Now tell them that the institutional investors are bad. They're just doing what they do best, which is invest in the capitalistic system, and they help the housing market. I've heard the question, why can government get involved to make developers build on bigger lots? The very simple answer is people don't want big lots. The reason people rent in a lot of cases is because they don't want the headaches of owning a home, of keeping it up, of paying the taxes. So the blame game is directly the responsibility of this administration. Under the Trump administration, home ownership for everyone was at an all-time high. And quite frankly, if you want to really get the job done, you really need to talk to whoever's running this country and tell them we got to get the oil and natural gas back. And the blame game has got to stop. Putin didn't cause the gas prices to go up. Russia didn't cause it. Santa Claus didn't cause it. It's this administration and their lame policies that are killing this country. Inflation is 100% tax on every American, regardless of the color of your skin. Let me just say this. We really need to have, and I appreciate this panel, but you need to be I would suggest having people who have actually been in the business. These armchair quarterbacks who have never done it, it's like going to a doctor who's never operated. He's read about it, but he's never operated. Or would you get on a plane with a pilot who has never flown a plane? He's read about it. So I would suggest if we really want to get to the bottom, get people who've experienced housing at its basic level, will get the problem solved. And I would just ask that we have more hearings in person. I apologize for the technical difficulties. And Madam Chair, I yield back the balance of my time. Thank you so much.